How to install a specific package version in Alpine? I have a Docker file to build a Docker image that is based on alpine-linux. Now I need to install a package as part of this Docker file. Currently I have. Apparently this is a bad idea, as the result is non-deterministic. Instead, it depends on the point in time at which I build the image, which version of Git is getting installed. What is the correct way of doing this? I guess that I have to tell updated, upgrade and add which versions to use, but how do I do this? I have seen that apt supports pinning of repositories, but that is not what I want, at least I think so, because I do not want to pin a repository, but a package. In other words, if Git could be installed via npm, I'd be able to run. Or whatever version I want to have. What is the equivalent to this for Alpine Linux?
Currently, there is no way to install arbitrary older versions of a package from official repositories in Alpine Linux. The best thing you can achieve is using repositories of the earlier releases.
You can set sticky versions like this. That will upgrade packages only until the specified version. You can then safely use. To upgrade all packages, while packages with versions will remain with their version. To set a minimum version, just use. Or to set a fuzzy version prefix pinning to anything within a major or minor release, Alpine Wiki. Note that all three of equals or simply work the same. In case you can't find a package, while you can see it in the UI for Alpine packages, update your sources/package database. The package repository can be found here. Never pin packages from the Edge branch of the Alpine package repo, as these are in test and may be revoked. At packages.alpinelinux.org/packages, click Edge and change it to the Alpine image version you use, and click Search again. Additional info by Cowlinator. Pinning a package to an exact version carries the risk that the package will be dropped from the repo and your Docker file will fail to build in the future. The official recommendation can be read here, citation below. Alternately, you could simply set a minimum package version instead of an exact version. We don't at the moment have resources to store all built packages indefinitely in our infra. Thus we currently keep only the latest for each stable branch, and has always been like that. There has been discussion of keep all packages tagged as Alpine in the future. However, this is still in progress. The official recommendation is to keep your own mirror/repository with all the specific package and their versions that you may want to use. Timo Teres et Febelt Alpine. The complete Alpine Linux organization's repositories can be found on this self-hosted GitLab instance.
Because I was using the testing repo, I ended up building my own copy. Steps. Go to package details. X. This URL. Click on the commit, click on the apt build file links and log on the menu to get the commit log of the apt build file. Then choose a commit for your apt build file and download it. X. This URL. Install the build tools. You need to be not root user, so create a packager user with password. Then build it as packager in the same directory as the apt build file. You might need to figure out errors and install dependencies. In my example, I needed to do this on my existing Docker image as root. After a successful build as packager, install it as root. Not sure how to remove the allow untrusted part, but the steps worked for me. The syntax for pinning Alpine packages with APK is APK add package name equals x.y.z. To set a minimum version, use APK add package name x.y.z. Example. However, the official Alpine package repo can drop any package version from any branch. This means that if you pin your package to an exact version in your Docker file may not work in the future. The official recommendation for pinning exact package versions is to keep your own mirror/repository with all the specific package and their versions that you may want to use. Alternately, you could push/pull your Docker images from a binary repo, such as Artifactory. This way, the only time you ever have to run your Docker file is when the Docker file and Docker image are being modified anyway.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.